Give your full attention to this update you are about to hear, because you are going to learn something valuable from it. Let's go. You see this young, pretty girl on the screen? She was murdered. That is why I told you to give your full attention to this update. So let's go. In the summer of 2022, a quiet neighborhood in Georgia was shaken by a mystery that no one saw coming. 16-year-old Susana Morales left her friend's house one evening, texting her mother that she was walking home. It was supposed to be a short walk, less than an hour. She never made it back. When her mother realized Susana wasn't home, panic set in. At first, the family thought maybe her phone had died, maybe she stopped somewhere. But by morning, fear took over. Susana wasn't answering calls, she wasn't online, and no one had seen her. The Morales family went straight to the police, but instead of urgent action, they were told something they couldn't believe. She probably ran away. To them, it felt like the officers had made up their minds before even hearing the story. Susana wasn't the kind of teenager who disappeared without a word. She was responsible, respectful, and close to her family. She had plans for the future, dreams that were never meant to end this way. Her family kept insisting something was wrong. Her sister, Jasmine, called and visited the police station repeatedly, begging them to investigate properly. But her words fell on deaf ears. Police reports described Susana as a runaway, and the case stalled before it even began. Weeks passed. The Morales family started organizing their own searches. They handed out flyers, posted on social media, and begged the public for help. But there was silence. No sightings, no leads, nothing. As time went on, hope began to fade, but the Morales family never gave up. Then one cold morning, February 6, 2023, everything changed. In a wooded area near an Atlanta suburb, a man walking his dog stumbled upon something horrifying: human remains. When police arrived and examined the scene, they soon confirmed what everyone feared. The remains belonged to Susana Morales. 6 months after she disappeared, the truth finally came to light. But when investigators uncovered next was even more disturbing. The main suspect wasn't a stranger lurking in the dark. It wasn't a random kidnapper. It was one of their own, a police officer, Miles Bryant. Bryant was just 22 years old, a Doraville County police officer who once dreamed of serving his community. But behind the badge, there was a darker side. Neighbors and acquaintances would later describe him as controlling, jealous, and sometimes inappropriate toward women. Some even said they had reported his behavior in the past, stalking, harassment, and unwanted attention, but nothing serious was ever done. He was a police officer after all, and people trusted him. Investigators eventually pieced together what had happened. Bryant had seen Susana walking home that night. At some point, he took her. What happened after that remains unclear. But what is clear is that she never made it home, and Bryant tried to cover his tracks. When police traced evidence back to him, he panicked. He filed a false report claiming someone had broken into his car and stolen his gun, a gun that would later become an important piece of the investigation. But it was too late. Evidence linked him to Susana's death and the place where her remains were found. The same badge that once protected him now became a symbol of betrayal. When the news broke, it sent shockwaves through Georgia. People couldn't understand how a police officer, someone sworn to serve and protect, could commit such a horrific crime. Bryant was quickly fired from the Doraville Police Department. He was charged with felony murder, kidnapping, first-degree burglary, filing a false report of a crime, and concealing the death of another. He now sits in the Gwinnett County Adult Detention Center, denied bond as he awaits trial. For Susana's family, the news brought pain, but also anger. Anger at a man who took her daughter's life, and anger at a police system that refused to listen when it mattered most. Her sister, Jasmine Morales, told reporters, "I was shocked. I had to process it for a second. I was just like, what? That explains why it took so long for us to have an answer. It's a police officer. I'm guessing they know how to cover their tracks." Her words captured the heartbreak of a family that trusted the system, only to be betrayed by it. People across Georgia began asking the same questions. How many times had warnings been ignored? How many families had been told their loved one just ran away when something far worse was happening? Susanna's case became a painful reminder of how easy it is for victims, especially young women, to be dismissed and forgotten. Her story isn't just about one girl or one officer. It's about the danger of indifference, about what happens when those in power stop listening to the people they're supposed to protect. Susanna Morales was only 16. She loved music, her friends, and spending time with her family. She was kind, funny, and full of dreams. And in one night, all of that was stolen, not by a stranger, but by someone wearing a uniform of trust. Today, her family continues to fight for justice. They speak out to make sure Susanna's name is never forgotten, and that police take every missing persons case seriously, no matter their age, race, or background. Because somewhere out there, another family might be waiting for answers. Another parent might be begging the police to listen. And if Susanna's story teaches us anything, it's that those first hours, those first cries for help, can mean the difference between life and death. The Morales family will never get their daughter back, but their fight for justice continues to make sure no other family ever feels the pain they did. And for the community of Gwinnett County, the name Miles Bryant will forever stand as a chilling reminder that sometimes the real danger comes from the very people we trust to keep us safe.
That's it for today's update. If you found value in this video, please like the video, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. This is Updates Home. Until next time, stay safe. And please wait. A video you haven't watched will appear for you to watch in few seconds. When the video appears, please click on it and watch it, because you will learn something valuable from it too. So click on it when you see it, and start watching now.